for pound, we the best around.
We designated spitters live every week. Designated homie cause we sticky heat. We designated spitters, Francis and Pete. Talking Yankee baseball, hip-hop for the streets. We designated, we innovative. We designated, spitters time, what you know. We designated, we innovative. We designated, spitters, let's start the show.
Well, what is going on, everybody, and welcome to your favorite show, the Designated Spittaz. Yes, today it is just I. Got done calling the ball game not that long ago, as you guys already know. The New York Yankees picked up a W. Now, got a couple of topics I want to cover today. Of course, Francis Lee, the grandma lover himself, is not with us, but hey, look. Does not mean we cannot have a Designated Spittaz. I want to thank everybody that is here on YouTube Live watching us right now. And yeah, a couple of topics I want to cover. Super chats I will be able to answer. Probably not going to get to much else because I want to keep the ball a-rolling, as they say. So I'm going to cover a couple of topics today. Three main topics. The first one, you guys probably already know what it is. So, with that being said, before we go any further, guys, do me a favor. Give us a 5-star rating on Apple iTunes, Apple Podcast. Go there, give us that rating, 5 stars. Light that money up. Because, again, we are getting back into making sure that we are dropping everything on iTunes. This episode will be dropped tonight. Should be up there tonight, early tomorrow. But if you're watching live, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys probably already know for the game today, losing my voice. I don't care. I keep it going. NyynewsTV. You guys already know the deal. The only spot to be for the realness. So, not much else I need to say right now before getting into the topics. I'm trying to think in my head, what do we have? First thing I want to start with before we go into it, October 11th, guys. You guys know the deal. The whole NyynewsTV team, we are putting on an amazing event for you in the Bronx. Yankees just expanded the AL East lead. AL East is locked. It's the Yankees, folks. You need to be there with us. Game 1 ALDS, October 11th, 7 p.m. Be there. Food, drinks, beer, soda, water, liquor. All that is included in your ticket purchase. So make sure you are with us on October 11th. And it's the best way you could really support the channel. It means a ton to us. But DS, it is our time. The Designated Spittaz, or should I say, today, the Designated Spitter. Here we go. First topic of the day. You guessed it. Aaron Hicks makes a comment that I think everybody knows maybe is one of the most idiotic comments that we've ever heard. Now, I'm not going to stay long on this topic. I'm going to tell you why. I talked about it. The video's already out. A lot of you guys probably already watched it. It's getting rave reviews. People are very excited about it, happy that I put it out there, that I said it the way it needs to be said, and that is it. But for the people who don't know yet, I want to go over his comments, and I want to do a brief summary for you guys can hear it, and then go watch my other video after DS is over. And, let me bring you through a history lesson of how weak the New York Yankees have become as an organization. This is Aaron Hicks in the New York Post. As of right now, I feel the more I play, the better I'm going to play. That's not what's going on right now. Things are tough in New York. If they feel this isn't the right fit for me, that's their call. If I go to another team, I know I can help them win. Joey Gallo started to play better with the Dodgers, not much better. And I saw on a podcast, why don't you focus on playing baseball? He saw on a podcast, Dave Roberts played a big part of that with him wanting to get the most out of his players. So in a sense, he's also taking a shot at Aaron Boone here, who, if I give Aaron Boone any credit at all, based on the criticism I give him, he does an amazing job of having himself get beat up to protect his players. And I don't know if it's intentional. I don't know why Boone does it. You know, what's really behind it. But Aaron Boone puts himself out there to get an absolute ass kicking from this fan base just to make sure his team is protected. I respect that part from Boone. Does it aggravate me? Yes. But it aggravates me 150% more when a player who sucks ass decides I am going to shit on the guy who has been defending me no matter what. When there's people like Pete Simonetti out there that shits on him when he defends me, I'm going to now shit on the guy that defends me. That, folks, is maybe one of the most disgusting things you can do. And what do the Yankees do? They put him right back out there to play. They put him right back out there to play left field today. Did he homer? Did he double today? Yes. Aaron Hicks had a good game today. Shouldn't be playing on this team. Should have been benched. Should never see the lineup again. Bader coming back. The Yankees should finally just bite the bullet and say, look, I am done with you. I'm done with you. I want you gone. You're done. You're done on this team. The comments he made are sickening. It's disgraceful. It's a shame. I'm going to come out here and say it right now. Aaron Boone didn't deserve those comments. Not that we got a media that's going to ask him about it. They're not going to do that. But I know if I was the media and I go to Aaron Boone now, I would simply just respond, look, we're going to keep that in the clubhouse. Because when I know I got somebody's back and then I find out they shit on me, go to hell. I don't want you being a part of what my inner circle is. I don't want to be somebody that now goes out there to defend you. I'm not going to do that. If you're that much of a piece of garbage to me, I want nothing to do with you. That simple. If you're going to be a piece of garbage to me, I don't want nothing to do with you. And guys, I am sampling up our new template here for YouTube. It's going to be changed a little bit. But of course, I like to do test trials. With Francis not here, it allowed me to do a test trial today. But when we all have our new cameras, it's going to look absolutely unbelievable. So with that being said, guys, let's continue on to Aaron Hicks comments. The hell with it. You already saw the video. You know the video out there. You know the video's there on Aaron Hicks. You guys take your time. Go watch it. Enjoy it. Have an amazing time watching it. It's getting a ton of likes already. Ton of views. I appreciate you guys. Aaron Judge with a super chat says, rant after a 12-8 win. Laugh out loud. Aaron Judge super chat. My channel, my network. I do what I want when I want. You like it. That's why you're here. So do me a favor. Shh. Next thing, next. Let's move on to the next one. This is the big one. Speaking of Aaron Judge, the real Aaron Judge, of course. Pop it on up there. I got to talk about this for a second, everybody, because what Aaron Hicks is doing... Aaron Hicks, my God, he's still on... He was always on my mind. Willie Nelson. He was always on my mind. Elvis, too? Elvis, Willie Nelson. I think they all done it, right? Aaron Judge. I want to talk about this, everybody, okay? I want to talk about this. Aaron Judge is not only having a decent season. Aaron Judge is having one of the most amazing, fantastic seasons that we have ever seen. And I want to kind of share my thoughts on it and how I feel about it, because the crazy thing for me, guys, is that I've always just been a fan, just sitting back and watching games. I have never actually called basically every single game. This is the first year of NyynewsTV. It's the first year of what we're doing here. And in reality, I'm kind of seeing the game in a different view, because I'm giving opinions on just about everything. You know, everything the Yankees do, I usually have an opinion following it because I'm right there in a moment, and I got a bunch of people to, have interest in what we're doing, and I have a bunch of people who want to hear what we're talking about, and want to hear my opinion on things, and to watch this season the way I've been able to, really just calling every pitch and calling every game. This is the closest that I have felt of loving Major League Baseball since 1998. And mainly I'm just talking about watching somebody. This is a player thing, not a team thing. Because 98 had the 98 Yankees. This Yankee team is not the 98 Yankees. We already know that. But watching athletes, a singular athlete, do what Mark McGwire did, Sammy Sosa did, to see what Aaron Judge is doing right now is just phenomenal. I mean, it is a joy. Every at-bat, from here on out, fans are going to be up and on their feet. They're going to be watching Aaron Judge. Some of you don't know, pretty sure you guys all do know already. Aaron Judge hit number 58 and 59 today. He is 2 home runs away from Roger Maris. I mean, every home run now is significant. 1 home run away from 60 home runs. 2 home runs away from 61. 3 home runs away from an all-time AL home run record. Think about that for a second. I mean, as baseball fans, put that into perspective what we're watching. Forget the Barry Bonds record, the McGwire, all that stuff, right? Put it into context here. It was Babe Ruth, 1961. It was Roger Maris. And all these years later, we are watching Aaron James Judge, a New York Yankee bred product, right? A guy who really came through the system and said, we knew this guy had this talent, right? We said the home run power is always going to be there. We saw the rookie year. We saw all that. We saw the evolution of a player. But what we are now witnessing, guys, is one of the greatest offensive seasons in American League history, Major League Baseball history. It's going to be up there with the greatest of all time. We've seen Aaron Judge go from prospect to, holy cow, this guy got power, to, is he ever going to make it? Is he going to be the starter next year? To, I don't know, I don't think he got it. To, whoa, 52 home runs. Should have won the MVP award, doesn't do it. To an injury, to playing decent, to doing this. To right now, we're watching an evolution of a player into a guy who is not just looking to break an American League home run record. He's looking to win a triple crown. The first one since Mickey Mantle for the New York Yankees. You guys know, has anybody really put this into context right here? Let me read you these numbers. And I know I did a video on the MVP and I was like, well, that we know of, there's no steroid usage here. Me saying that is not me shitting on Aaron Judge. Me saying that is saying how amazing Aaron Judge is. There's no rumor. There's no whispers. There's nothing out there. There is just talent, hard work, adjusting, unbelievable talent that he has harnessed himself into becoming. Aaron Judge, listen to this, guys, has a .316 batting average. He has a .419 slugging percentage, a 1,120 OPS, 59 home runs, 127 RBIs. To go along with a slugging percentage of 584. I'm sorry, 701. 584 is his career. 701 slugging percentage for Aaron Judge. 25 doubles. 122 runs scored, 368 total bases, which is a career high. I mean, they're all career highs. Slugging's a career high. OPS is a career high. Batting average is a career high. On-base percentage is right there with his rookie season. Intentional walks a career high. RBI is a career high. Homers, career high. Doubles, a career high. Hits, a career high. Runs scored. He's going to break that. It's going to be a career high. I mean, I just want everybody to truly understand here. Because I'm thinking about it today during the game, and I'm saying to myself, Pete, you're going to have the pleasure of calling this. Now some people might sit back and go, Pete, are you Michael K? Are you this Yes Network? Those are the significant calls. But guys, I tell you what, here at NyynewsTV, we're growing, and to me, this is a very significant call that I'm going to have the honors of calling, God willing. And I take it very seriously. It'll be freestyled. I don't plan anything. I don't look to plan anything. But to sit here, and I'm getting goosebumps right now talking about the season Aaron Judge is having. And that I have had the honor in year one of a network I've created to call this home run chase. I mean, who's called more games than me besides your regulars? It's not an easy thing to do. Anybody that does it, I give you all the credit in the world. Any content creator that does it. God bless your voice box. You might not scream as much as I do, but it's unbelievable. It's amazing. And I know for me, I am going to cherish the moment of being able to call it on my own network. And to just be a part of the whole season with you all. And to witness history. Aaron Judge may he's going to end up with over 61. As long as he stays healthy, he's going to do it. He's going to end up probably with 64 plus, 65 maybe. One of the greatest American League seasons of all time. And folks, he's the MVP. He's the MVP. It's that simple. He is the MVP of the American League. It's not a conversation. And, I don't want... I asked... Tell you guys the truth. I asked Ben Verlander to come on and chat with me about this. He's not going to do it. We know CC Sabathia is not going to do it. These guys are right now looking for clicks. Can't believe I'm going to agree with John Heyman here. But John Heyman had it best. John Heyman flat out said, there is no debate this season. Aaron Judge is the MVP. It's that easy. You don't got to try to be cool and say, Ohtani does this. I'll sum up Ohtani for you really easily. Ohtani is a phenomenal player. He is a phenomenal athlete. He is changing the way baseball will be played going forward. He is. He's a generational guy. He's going to be known forever. He could retire tomorrow. And Shohei Ohtani will be remembered forever for what he has given to the game of showing that this can be done at an elite level. You'll see it happening more and more in Major League Baseball. But what Aaron Judge is doing is just out of this planet. He's going to have, again, one of the greatest seasons in American League history, in Major League Baseball history. We all know that already. It's going to happen. It's going to be done. He just got to finish it off. And Aaron Judge got 6 games at home starting on Tuesday. Monday, my voice box is happy. We are off. But the NYYST podcast will be on. So quick little plug, NYYST tomorrow live, Monday. No ball game, though. Game season live will not be on. But Aaron Judge will have the opportunity to break this record at home. He will have the opportunity to maybe do it against the Boston Red Sox. The Yankees play 2 against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Then they play 4 against the Boston Red Sox. 6 games, 3 homers for Aaron Judge. It's not out of the question at all. Not out of the question at all. And from here on out, every Aaron Judge at-bat is must-watch TV. Why? Because it is legit Major League Baseball history. This stuff will be in the Hall of Fame. These at-bats will be shown around the world. People who don't know baseball will tune in, just as they did in 1998, to watch this gigantic, big Yankee slugger hit home runs and do it in Yankee Stadium. And break a record that some may consider to be the real record. Me, I'm going to leave it the way it is. I will just say he'll be the all-time record of the American League, and that is phenomenal. He'll be the all-time record again for the New York Yankees. That alone is phenomenal. To be the home run king of the New York Yankees, that is unbelievable. And it's something that we are witnessing live. Years and years from now, when maybe we are all gone and hopefully somebody else has taken over NyynewsTV, we'll still have the highlights. Maybe we'll still have my call of the home run. Maybe we'll still have clips of what me and my team discuss on Aaron Judge hitting home runs. It's all perspective for me at this point. And Aaron Judge, I salute you on already witnessing one of the greatest years that we have ever witnessed. And all I can do is clap. And I hope that you do this at Yankee Stadium. And I hope you do it quick. I hope it's something that doesn't stick with him. I hope he gets it done with. That is my topic I wanted to cover on Aaron Judge. Last topic that I want to discuss. This is an interesting one. Lou Trevino. Guys, I spoke about this quite a bit over a while here, over the last couple of days and game season lives and things of that nature, right? Is that the New York Yankees must figure out the back end of their bullpen. They got to figure it out. They have to figure out the back end of that bullpen. They got to figure out what's going on. Can we rely on Clay Holmes? Can we rely on John Loizaga? Aroldis Chapman? Put him in the bathroom. Who the frig knows? So, in my opinion, one guy I really want to see get some attention later in games is Lou Trivino. Now, I put as the title, could Trevino close? I don't even necessarily mean closer. I just mean, can he be relied on late in games? And I do think it is now time that the New York Yankees look at that option, because the playoffs are here. You need to have your idea set of who your inner circle is, as Joe Girardi used to call it. Who is the inner circle of the guys I can trust? Now, to Aaron Boone's credit, he did have Trevino up after Clay Holmes gave up the hit, the double or whatever. He had Trevino ready to go just in case that he could bring him in. So, why do I like Lou Trevino? Well, Trevino with the Yankees have been fantastic. He's pitching to a 1.13 ERA. He's appeared in 19 games, 16 innings, 13 hits, 16 strikeouts. So, what a K per 9. Now, only concern about Trevino here is that his Ks per 9 has come down. His walks have gone up since joining the Yankees. But I do believe there's a little more crisp on his pitches. It's bigger moments. He's rising to the moments of playing for the New York Yankees. And I would like to see a guy like Trevino maybe get into some of these later performances. It can't hurt the Yankees. As of right now, Clay Holmes you don't get the same feeling as you got from Clay Holmes earlier in the year, where he took over for Chapman. You're like, all right, about time, right? Clay is pitching to an under 1 ERA. Since then, his ERA's blowed up to over, 2.5 now. It's been over 2.5 now. So you want to make sure that you can use him later in games in pressured situations. So I would like to see Aaron Boone start doing that later in games, in regular season games, maybe working him into stuff, tight situations a little late, and seeing how he handles that, because the Yankees are going to have him going forward for a little while longer. They still may get guys like Zach Britton back, Efros, Abreu. I think Efros is a really big one, too, for the New York Yankees. To get him back out there, shows a different angle, different arm slot, very good against tough righties. The Yankees got the puzzle pieces. My concern has always been, can the Yankees use those puzzle pieces correctly? So that is my thing about Trevino and what I feel for him, what I think he's going to be able to do. Victor, my friend, thank you for subbing. But overall, let's get into one last thing today. Garrett Cole. I got to talk real briefly about Garrett Cole, guys, and then we are going to wrap this Designated Spittaz podcast up. Garrett Cole today, let's be nice and let's get the accurate numbers for Garrett Cole. Let's look at it across the board and see where he is, but I do want to be fair, and I want to get the actual numbers for him. Let me get this pulled up, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll be right with you. Where are we? Why can't I see the game here? Box score. Where are we? Yankees. There we go. Okay. So, Garrett Cole today, he goes 5 innings, 4 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts, 2 home runs allowed. His ERA is now 3.41, and he's 12-7 on the season. The reason why I want to bring up Garrett Cole and talk about him, now forget the 12-7, forget everything else. Believe it or not, I am not going to scream here. I am not going to go nuts on Garrett Cole. My early season prediction, if you guys watched our preseason prediction show, my bold prediction was that Garrett Cole would not be an ace for the New York Yankees this year. You probably will sit back and go, well, Pete, why? Why did you say that? I had my concerns about the spider tack. I had my concerns about who this guy is without it, and I think we're seeing it. So I'm not going to bitch and moan about Garrett Cole. I'm not going to scream about him. I did that all day. What I'm going to say about Garrett Cole is he no longer carries an expectation for me. My only hope on Garrett Cole is that he turns it on in the postseason. That's my only hope. What he does the rest of the year, I don't give a shit no more. My only hope is that Garrett Cole turns it on in the postseason. Other than that, Pete Simonetti, me, I have no expectation for Garrett Cole. When it comes to spider tack, my main concern the whole time was not spin rate. I know people want to bring up spin rate and go, well, Pete, you know, the spin rate shows he's still the same guy. He's this, he's that, he's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. Cute. My concern with Garrett Cole on the whole spider tack issue is fastball command. Garrett Cole, if you remember, would dart that fastball on the outside corner. Paint. Bob Ross. Pure Bob Ross. Paint. He just dabbed the outside right there. Gonna have a little beautiful little strike zone here. He'd Bob Ross him all day. Can't do that no more. It's missing with that fastball. A lot of 3-2 counts. Having to challenge guys when they're behind, when they're ahead in the count. When they're ahead. Not when he's ahead, when they're ahead. And that fastball is a straight fastball. It's going to get hit. He's going to give up home runs. I know somebody said he got the most home runs in the American League, 29. He could have 29 homers and pitch to a 2.8 ERA, 2.4 ERA. You can give up home runs. That happens. Robbie Ray does it. He's very similar. to a guy like Robbie Ray in that regard. They got straight darting fastballs. Good velocity, but if you hit it, it's going to go. It's going to go out. That's what Garrett Cole does. Garrett Cole needs to utilize that fastball early and just be the prototypical power pitcher. Early fastball strikes, breaking stuff. If you don't have what you got today, got to go pure fastball heat. Today, there was one inning. I want to say it might have been the fourth. I think it was the fourth inning. He almost gave up 3 home runs that inning. And he got out of all of it. I mean, they were all to the warning track. So for him to walk away from this game with a victory, you got to be happy. But I tweeted before the game, I expect one thing from Garrett Cole this start, today. Dominance. My expectation after this performance, they're gone. I don't have an expectation for Garrett Cole no more. My expectation is Ugats. That's what my expectation is of Garrett Cole right now. Pure Ugats. That is it. I'm not expecting anything spectacular. I'm not expecting him to defeat another team's ace. All I'll ask from Garrett Cole, come October, is you keep your team in the game and you win. Is that me backing off of who Garrett Cole needs to be for the Yankees? No. But I'm also not going to fool myself. I'm not going to fool myself. I'm not going to do it no more. I'm not going to sit there and be like these Twitter heads. Oh, but he's having an amazing season this year. To whose standard? To whose standard is he having an amazing season? To his own? I'm pretty sure you sit down with Garrett Cole and say, hey, Garrett, you got good strikeout numbers this year. He'll look at you and say, I'm not having a good year. I believe he would say that. He's a student of the game. He loves pitching. Garrett Cole would not believe he's having a good year this year. So for the Twitter heads that just believe in, I got to defend to show that I'm a fan. If you think that's being a fan, then God bless you. But to me, that's not being a fan at all. That's not being a fan whatsoever. That's being a joke. That's being a bandwagon fan. You can't admit the truth about your team and where your team's at currently. And where your ace is at. You got issues. I remember doing a preseason show with my team. NYYST will be tomorrow night. Christian will be the first one to tell you. He started in the preseason the Garrett Cole SMD tour. I'll let you guys know what that actually means. You guys could put 2 and 2 together. The Garrett Cole SMD tour. He said everybody was out there to beat up Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole's going to shove this year. This is not me knocking Christian. This is me saying even Christian, who is a Garrett Cole apologist, has come out and said, I can't defend him no more. So I'm not going to waste my breath. I'm not going to be angry. I'm not going to rant after every outing. What I will do is hold him to the standard of a game 1 starter for the Yankees. Keep us in the game. Hope we win. Am I looking for a shutout? Not my expectation. Am I looking for 8 innings, 1 or 2 runs? Not my expectation. My expectation is you could go maybe 6 for us and 3 runs. And we somehow hit enough to win. I got higher expectations on Nestor Cortez right now. He's having the better season overall. When it comes to me being a Yankee fan, I believe Nestor's having a better season. Numbers may not all tell that, But that about one difference in ERA means significant amounts to me. One guy's getting paid $36 million, the other one isn't. One guy's been blessed with a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. The other guy isn't. The other guy's learned to be a finesse guy. And he's done a damn good job at it. So I don't have an expectation for Garrett Cole. I'll have a wait-and-see approach for Garrett Cole the rest of the way. Garrett Cole has no balls. Speaking of balls, you guessed it. These guys are awesome, though, for real. Go to manscaped.com today. Use code word Spittaz20. Spittaz 20. 20% off and free shipping. Let me just shout out Manscaped real quick. They're the first sponsor I reached out to for our event on October 11th. They sent me a box of stuff for everybody. They sent me a box. They said, get some pictures for us, raffle them off, whatever you want to do, and get some gifts out there. So they have been absolutely awesome. So I just want to shout out Manscaped. If you don't use their products, go check them out. 20% off, free shipping, code word Spittaz20, Spittaz 20. Go get it today. Let's get a quick update on the AL East, and then we are going to go ahead and wrap this one up, as I still have some work to do today. Standings as of right now, the New York Yankees are up by 5.5 over Toronto and 6 games over Tampa Bay. So that is where the Yankees stand right now. Of course, the Yankees are off tomorrow. They'll come back 6 games in a row, all home. All home are the New York Yankees. So stay tuned for that. Enjoy that. Watch that. Game Season Live will be here for you. Tomorrow, though, NYYST is live. And I guess I got to say it for Francis, don't I? I guess he's leaving it up to me to say it. The next episode is indeed the best episode. Francis, good to see you, my friend. Wherever you are. You're somewhere. You're going to probably watch this anyway. You're somewhere. Didn't say it as good as him, but you guys know the DS crew. We will never come whack on a designated Spittaz track. Apple Podcast, 5-star review. Go leave it. The fiance threw in the link. So put that 5-star review on there, fam. On top of that, October 11th, get your tickets. What are you doing? Don't have them sell out and then you can't show up. Go get your tickets today. Food and drinks included. I'm going to be watching the game. Kind of like a game season live. But guys, we'll be keeping close attention to Aaron Judge's historic race. With that being said, guys, for NyynewsTV, we designated Spittaz. We out. Have a good night, guys. Adios. See you guys mañana.
Before it hits the front page, NYY.